Hello and welcome back to Emily Cat 176. If you can hear anything in the background, it's my air conditioner because summer has arrived with a bang. We're having a heat wave here in Melbourne, and the few days that have been really hot here, it's the nights. Like on Friday night, Saturday morning, I think it only got down to about 22, 23. So yes, we've got another hot day ahead. But what I want to talk about today is the 2025 season. There are so many good things coming to the arts scene here in Melbourne. For all the new people, I mainly concentrate on suburban arts because to me they are a more affordable way to see the arts, and I see so many things, so many different things. I think I mentioned once, like if I was to ever go or live in New York, I wouldn't go to the Broadway shows. I'd go to the off-Broadway shows because I reckon you'd see some great stuff. But next year, now I think I showed this one. I've picked some of these up as I've gone along. So this is Mordialloc Theatre Company. Some really good ones. You know, as I said, I think I showed you that. So the theatre companies actually have put out it's the whole season. And as I said, Mordialloc Theatre have good shows. Melbourne Theatre Company, oh my goodness, their program is fantastic, and they're doing Macbeth. Yes, they're doing the Scottish play. I will definitely be booking for that one. Melbourne, for people who don't know, they perform at the Melbourne Town Hall. The Suburban theatre companies also have their, as I said, daytime music and theatre programs out. They do it 6 monthly. So with the Frankston Arts Centre, I have booked for 3. This is February to May, so I've booked for 3, which should be good. I also got an email from Frankston Arts Centre. I've got to renew my membership. And the membership for suburban art centres is probably about $30, $35. Means you get cheaper tickets. So this is what I mean about it's a cheaper way to see the arts. But I will definitely be looking for that one because it's in May and it's very unusual, but I'll be booking for that one. So with our state companies, now Victorian Opera, they're introducing something very interesting next year. It's digital access. So for any of you, because I don't know where you're watching from, I don't know if you can get it overseas, but definitely I would think within Australia, you'll be able to watch digital performances of Victoria Opera. Melbourne Opera, they are starting with Die Meistersinger von Nürnberg. Excuse my terrible Australian accent. That's in February. Of course, Australian Opera and Australian Ballet. They're the two companies that are being impacted by the temporary closure of state theatre. Now, the Victorian Ballet, they've got a great program next year, and they go all around the state. For example, they're doing Snow White in Swan Hill. And for anyone that doesn't know, because I'm in Melbourne, which is in Victoria, Melbourne's here, Swan Hill's right up there on the Murray River. So they go all around the state, which is good. Just an example of what they're doing. Snow White, Don Quixote, Cinderella. Don't they sound good? And I love ballet. I love ballet. My sister and I have already had a look at this and we're picking out ones. They're also doing the Snow Queen. And that's just a few of them. Really good. Now the round, of course, is in Nunawading. They actually are putting on a performance by the Gilbert and Sullivan Opera Victoria Company. I didn't even know we had one in Victoria, so I'll definitely be looking them up to see what they do, because I don't know if I've ever seen any Gilbert and Sullivan. I don't think I have, because of course that's a lighter, I think it's called operetta, Gilbert and Sullivan. So of course these will be added to, but these are just a few examples of what's out now. And as I said, there'll be more to come. I keep telling people the local art scene is thriving in Melbourne. And I, for one, love it. This is what I suggest to all of you. If you are interested in the arts, look in your local area. I'm sure we're not the only country that does this. As I said, like in New York, there's the off-Broadway thing. Have a look at that. I'm sure the tickets would be much cheaper than on Broadway. Same in London, there's the East End. But I'm sure there's local theatre companies and whatever in London and in other countries. Paris, in France would probably have some. And let me know. Let me know what the art scene is like in the country you're from. Because as I said, with Australia, because we have such a small population, we're a big country with a small population, our art scene, even nationally, is considered quite small. But what we lack in size, we make up with great shows. So that's it on Monday. If you look at the website, I am going to be putting in all the websites for these companies, and have a look. And if you're in Melbourne and you want to see the arts, and so many people say to me, oh, but it's so expensive. Suburban arts are the way to go. And I don't think I miss much at all. I go to an occasional big show. I am going to see, and then there were none in, is it February? I think it's February. And that's going to be a big show, but I see maybe 1 or 2 of those a year. The rest of the time, and look at my YouTube channel, look at my website, look at all the things I go to. They're nearly all in the suburbs. And I've had a great 2024, and I can't wait for 2025 to start. Okay, enjoy your week, and I'll be back on Wednesday. Bye.